Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know one single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
Well, hello. Well, hello, Millie. How are you, Millie? Millie decided to join us. How are y'all tonight? We are so glad y'all are with us on a Tuesday night, an hour earlier than we have been previously in the previous weeks. One mainly because just before we came on, Kara said, I'm glad we moved it up an hour earlier this week, because if it had been 8 o'clock this week, I don't know that I would have made it. She's in her teacher attire tonight. And yes, so we are having a wonderful Tuesday evening. We are so glad that you guys made it with us as always.
Who's still cooking dinner?
You're welcome, Apple. I don't know why Apple's texting me. I don't know if that's anyway. We're not coughing as much as I say that I cough, but we are doing a little better. But as always, make sure that you let us know that you can hear us and that everything's good to go, and that we're live. And anyway, Millie roof is on fire. I love it. But how are y'all? Y'all let us know how y'all are doing. We've got so much to talk about tonight.
Because we can actually talk.
Yes, we can talk. I'm not going to guarantee that I will not have a coughing fit, but tonight there is nothing to help the cough other than a cough drop and some Milo's unsweet tea that's in here.
You got enough tea?
Artificial. Well, it's enough to get me through, I think. So let's say hello to everyone that is already in the chat. Hopefully some more will drop by and find out that we started an hour early, but it looks like the J&S Adventures and Cruising is Fun Anytime. Two halves of the same coin that are in here tonight. Jeremy and Cheryl, we're so glad you are with us. Vashunda's in the house, seeing me traveling. Good to see all of y'all. Melissa Kolchak, and I hope I'm saying that right, Melissa.
That's a cool last name.
It is a cool last name. And she says, hello from Cleveland, Ohio. Melissa, listen, Ohio is my second home. I love love Ohio. I spent a couple years in Ohio. I lived just north of Mansfield, Ohio, for a little while, and then lived in Columbus for a little while, just north of Columbus, in a little town called Delaware. And I love it. Even this time of year, I love it, love it, love it.
Any time of the year.
Any time of the year, even when
They
it's,
always got Christmas trees.
even when it's cold, I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's see who else we got in here. If I miss anybody, just let me know. It looks like Arc Adventures made it to Florida, the frigid world of Florida.
Bless
I
their
understand, guys. We appreciate y'all stopping by and waving hello. We appreciate, tell the parents we said hello. And have fun at Epcot tomorrow. We're looking forward to seeing pictures and everything else on your Facebook page and all of that good stuff. Absolutely. Did you guys really? Y'all booked the Jubilee this morning. That is exciting. We're going to talk about the Jubilee and we're going to talk about the celebration and all that. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's in your backyard. You might as well jump on it, right?
Yeah.
Might as well. So Marcia is on her way. Well, I know you feel lonely right now, Kurt. So we're going to pray that she hurries up and gets there for you. Absolutely. I told you that's what I get.
A little too confident.
I said, I'm not too confident. You still like, even though I got you. I apologize, guys. We're going to try to make it through.
Just don't laugh.
Oh, that's cool, guys. That's cool. Yeah, as long as I don't talk too much. So Robert Cross is asking this question, y'all. Can y'all tell me, is Guy's Burgers any good? Guy's Burgers is great. I don't know if it's just a combination of being on the ship and the atmosphere, but you cannot beat a Guy's Burger. Now,
any kind of way you get a burger.
Now, I don't know. Some of the people in the chat can chime in and maybe add a little bit to this, but there's a little bit of fry controversy going on with Guys since the restart. The fries are not the same. Everybody used to rave about the fries at Guy's Burgers. And since the restart, the fries are a little bit different, but the burgers are just great. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know what they do to them. I know I watched a special one time where Guy Fieri or Fieri, however you say his name.
I think it's Fieri, isn't it?
I think it is Fieri. But he was talking about when Carnival approached him about doing the Guy's Burger restaurant and his approach to making the burgers. And he said, basically, you just needed some good chuck. And what didn't have to be this great cut of meat and all this. But I don't know what they do, but the burgers are fantastic, Robert. They are really, 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 really good. So you get a chance to get on there and get you 1, 2, 3. In fact, if you go back to our magic vlog, we started keeping count of them. They were that good. We had to actually, on these cruises we've been taking, kind of scale ourselves back on how many we're eating because, listen, y'all, before we went on the magic, I'd lost close to 40 pounds preparing for that. And we won't even talk about where we are right now. Guys, we don't want to talk it up too much because it has its
hit and miss sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
There's a difference between the chips, to me.
Yeah, but we love Guy's Burgers. We love Blue Iguana. We love the breakfast at Blue Iguana. Just the breakfast burritos. Breakfast, the C-Day brunch and stuff like that. We just love. The main dining room is just. I mean, it's different. It's I don't know that too many people are just absolutely excited about the main dining room. What are you doing back there?
It looked like she was just twirling around in her chair.
Kara's not saying much. I don't, the main dining room is just, it's different. It's got some things every now and then. I mean, some of the dishes in the main dining room, like the shrimp that you like so much, all that. But here's the thing, Kurt. If y'all get a chance to do the steakhouse, steakhouse is really good, and we love Cucina del Capitano, the Italian restaurant. So those are really good. So, Robert, you and Sue are planning on taking a cruise in January of next year and call it Singing at the Sea. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Kara is waving.
He does all the talking. I'm just here.
We have something special. If y'all hang around, we got something special with Kara that's geared towards Kara here in just a little bit. So y'all don't go. It's here. It is right here. So, guys, we have a cruise announcement tonight. We have booked a cruise, and I know we talked about it last week, and we were going to give you guys a chance. We were kind of going to use it as kind of a trivia question, but we're going to do some trivia here in a few minutes. So we're not really doing it as a trivia question. But we were going to wait and announce it tonight. So if any of you guys, how you want to do this? If any of y'all around March 10th, between March 10th and the 14th, we decided that we were going to take a shorter cruise at the beginning of the year and wait till.
Because we were trying to figure out 4-day, 5-day, or 7, and so we went with a 4.
We went with the shorter cruise at the beginning of the year. And when we were looking for cruises, we talked about last week going back on the Valor, but in full disclosure, we wanted to document ships we haven't been on.
And
with Felicia being a travel advisor and being able to help more people when they call to book cruises and stuff like that, we wanted to be able to just give more advice. And so we chose to go on a completely different class of ship than we've ever been on, out of a port we haven't been on, so that we could give advice when going to this particular port. And
because that worked out good when we did the Valor out of New Orleans.
Yep. So we will be going March 10th through the 14th. Is that right?
Right.
We're actually taking a fantasy class ship. We're going to be on the Sensation out of Mobile, March 10th through the 14th. And it's just a 4-day cruise
the second sailing out of Mobile.
It is the second sailing of the Sensation being back. And so when we looked at it, it was basically the same thing as the Valor. It's a little bit closer than going to New Orleans for us. And
we love the Valor.
And strangely enough, some of y'all that may have cruised on them, thank you, Kurt. Appreciate that. I got that if you go back to our, was it the Magic? I think it was where I got that at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
If you go back to the Magic, I'm getting sidetracked. Any of y'all that have possibly been on a fantasy class ship, I was reluctant when we first ever started talking about booking a fantasy class ship. I was like, are we going to be disappointed going from, the larger Vista class ships and those type ships down to a fantasy class, which is a lot smaller. And I even went to some groups and read some reviews of what people were saying, some Facebook groups. And after we booked it, both of us were like, I don't know, we're excited. We watched some YouTube videos like we always do on these things. And for some reason, I'm just excited. I don't think these ships are going to be around that much longer before Carnival scraps them or whatever. And I don't know. I'm just excited about being able to vlog it.
I like the layout. I mean,
yeah, I know it's a lot smaller. It doesn't have all the amenities that some of the bigger ships have, but I'm excited. So y'all tell us. Millie?
Millie's like, wait, you going somewhere?
Well, she stuck her paw on my arm like she had something to tell me.
Yeah, she don't want us to go.
Janice, I saw that. I read that after the really. I read that afterwards. And I thought, I really hope they do a deep cleaning on this ship. But here's the thing: I got the antibodies now, so but that kind of dovetails us into the.
He says, I'm out.
That dovetails into the next thing we're going to talk about. We're losing control here tonight, y'all. Here's the next thing we were going to talk about was the CDC or Carnival came out with a letter. She got a letter. Maybe some of you did too. But was that just to the TAs or that would go out to everybody?
Everybody.
So that basically says that if the CDC adopts the definition of being fully vaccinated as having a booster, the Carnival's going to adopt that too. Yeah, she's pulling it up on her phone.
Should the CDC definition of fully vaccinated evolve to require the booster shot, our policy will adapt accordingly.
So I went this past Friday, I think it was, and talked to my pharmacist. I happened to be working in one of our stores, and I went by the pharmacy and talked to our pharmacist. And I said, I asked her, I said, we're just now getting over COVID. How long should we wait until we get the booster shot? Because I was scheduled to get it the week we got sick. And she's like, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't get it until I had an antibody test just to see, because, you don't want it to make you more sick and that sort of thing. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. So she said at least a month afterwards. So what happens if if they adopt this policy and now you get it and you have to wait that that amount of time. So I don't know. It's going to be curious to see how that all plays out.
And it's
Thank you,
constantly
Cindy.
evolving. I mean, it's changing. Each week it's something new.
Yep. So y'all got it too. You know what? Doing life with Miranda, you popped in here and I did not see you, Miranda. And, when you come in and I don't catch you, you get.
Hello. Welcome.
For some reason, I don't know why we adopted Baby Yoda as the hello, but that's what you get. That's what you get.
She'll be going on the Valor in a few weeks.
Remember, if you post your cruise in the chat, you get the boat. You get the boat.
That's a flying boat.
And don't forget, if you're a creator and you're in the chat, to put creator. And so that if anybody's here and go support their channel, drop out, go look, check them out, subscribe to their channel. We support one another here in the chat. There it is. So anyway, so let's do something a little fun. Are y'all ready to do something a little fun right now? Why not? I have this. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this before Kara falls asleep? So here's what we have for tonight. Are y'all ready? Here we go.
Kara's 10 crazy questions.
Okay, so we have.
I promise I have more facial expressions than the one he keeps posting.
I looked high and low for pictures of you, Kara. That's what I
Kara's
came up with.
10 crazy questions.
It's the typical eyebrow raise that he likes to use.
That's what I found. So that's what I found. So J&S said we sell on the Vista in 4 days. I don't even know why you're here. I would be so excited. I'd be like, I'm not wasting my time with these people right now. Brandon, 18 days recovering from surgery on a cruise. Woo-hoo. There you go. I'm glad you're recovering, Miranda. Oh, I got to hide this. All right. So, man, y'all sneaking in on me. Hey, Will, I didn't see you. I got too much going on. This is like being in a cockpit with all
He's
these
got
buttons.
way too many buttons.
All right, so here's what we got. Kara, my beautiful daughter sitting to my right, your left on the screen, is going to be a teacher. She graduates in just a few months, and she's going to be a teacher. And hello, Journey with the Gingers. Hello. Good to see y'all. She's going to be a teacher. And so tonight's trivia, which we don't have anything tonight to give away other than you get bragging rights of winning this beautiful quiz of questions of whether you're smarter than a fourth grader. and if that's not just enough, I don't know what it is. Bragging rights. But I have 10 questions. What are they? They are
Kara's 10 crazy questions.
okay. So that's a little bit longer than I expected it to be, whenever we're actually in the stream. But here's the 10 crazy questions. Kara, are you reading your 10 crazy questions, or am I reading them to
No, I'm
you?
supposed to be answering, remember?
Oh, so you're answering.
And I can see the answers.
So
So you better
Felicia's-
hide them.
You're answering the question?
Yeah, I highlighted the answer. We're not organized here, y'all. I'm sorry. If there's something on TV that's a lot more entertaining, I would not blame you for leaving at this point. But here we go. Felicia's keeping score in the chat, and she's going to write down the first person to get the answer. She's going to keep the score. So, are you smarter than a fourth grader and a fourth grade future-to-be teacher? So, the first question. Oh, I have these on the screen. So, here's the first question. The belief that Native Americans migrated to North America from Asia is part of which theory? The travel theory, the Great Migration, the land bridge theory, the true native conspiracy. You can answer with A, B, C, or D. And that was easy for me to say. Huh? What say you, Kara?
You asked me this one earlier.
Well.
Okay. Kurt Marshall say B.
I thought so too. But it makes sense when you find out the answer.
The land bridge theory?
That's what Kara said.
You think about it, all
Journey with the Gingers is on the board with the answer C. The answer was the land bridge theory.
If you think about it, all the continents were once connected.
Marsha ain't played yet, so this is just Kurt. Oh, Kurt, by the way, I meant to tell you guys I was going to put it in a chat day, and I will send this to you in a private message, but we can all tell it here. Since y'all won the last week's trivia and got the mug, it shipped today, and I will send y'all a tracking number so you can keep track of when the mug will be to your house.
And they also have a new Facebook group.
And that's right, everybody. If you haven't joined CME Traveling's new Facebook group, go join their Facebook group. And everybody, Journey with the Gingers hit 1,000 subscribers about a week ago, and we all need to run their playlist. I don't know, maybe they can enlighten us.
That was a fun live stream Thursday with William in quarantine.
Oh my goodness! If y'all
Hannah
not watching
in her house and Lori downstairs, that was.
If y'all aren't watching the Journey with the Gingers on Thursday night, y'all are missing out. So
Marsha can absolutely play.
Marsha can't play, right? Well, we're just playing for bragging rights tonight, so we got to get some more swag here. So anyway, here's question number 2, guys. Which planet is closest to the sun? This is, are you smarter than a fourth grader? Mercury, Uranus, Neptune, and Venus. Kurt says, no, she cannot play.
So which planet is closest, Kara?
I already know this one.
Kara can give you a story about kids Googling this one. And CME Traveling is on the board with A. Oh, yep. Just beat out the Facebook user of. We have to go to Facebook to see who the Facebook user is.
Keep going.
Oh, it didn't show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Josh Moon. Hey, Josh. Good to have y'all in here with us.
So
yeah, sorry, Josh. We have to go to Facebook to see who the Facebook users are.
Josh is on the board.
Our screen. No, Josh. No, CME got it. They were just before it. Josh was right under them. All right, so here is question number 3 tonight. Are you smarter than a fourth grader? European explorers were motivated by I can't.
You
talk.
can't talk.
I tried to get her to read these.
European explorers were motivated.
It's
Stop.
It's not
Stop.
as easy as you
Stop.
think it is.
By 3 main goals, which was not a reason.
Okay, I don't remember any of this in school.
Gains. You didn't. Make it
I
past fourth grade.
literally just covered this material.
You just covered this in your class?
Like a semester or so ago.
Gains, glory, gold, or God?
Okay. Josh says A, gains, CME.
Where did we start? I'm lost to which.
Journey with Gingers, A, J.
I don't know where we stopped.
Okay, put the question, put the answer.
Yeah, we lost track. We got so many letters on here now. Hold on. All right, so let's go back to the timestamp. So I'd say with the 1922. So that would be doing life with no, I'm sorry, Miranda. It wasn't D. It was A. So we'd have to go with J and S. So that would be JNS Adventures. So, all right. So
You read, she answers, I look and see who's
I've
first.
caught up. This is so unorganized, we probably will never do this again. But anyway, question number 4. Are you smarter than a 4th grader? Which type of cloud would you most likely see on a sunny day? A nimbus, cumulus, stratus, or cirrus?
That's how you pronounce that.
Your D was for number 2. Oh, okay, I got you.
Thank you, Miranda.
Appreciate that.
See,
Keep
I
it
don't
straight.
teach science, so
You teach reading.
I don't teach science.
So we have a C from CME Traveling. See, these are harder than we thought they were, right?
Sirius is the
Why so
straight one.
JNS answered B, and B is the correct answer.
J and S, you on a roll.
Cumulus.
Marsha's getting on YouTube now. Come on, Marsha. I have no idea. All right. Marsha said D. The answer was B for cumulus. All right. So question number 5, we're rolling right along. Question number 5 is, the oldest lasting colony settled in America, St. Augustine, was founded by which country? France, the Netherlands, England, or Spain?
I'm going to say
Spain.
Spain.
You're not supposed to give them the answers.
I didn't. I was
guessing.
guessing.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I was guessing. I'm allowed to guess.
Who's the Facebook user? The guy.
Josh.
Josh got it. Josh Moon is on the board.
Technically, I got it.
You sure you got tea and Bucky?
It is just tea. I promise you, it is just tea.
I
It
need
is-
some
it is-
like English.
You need what?
I need some English questions. In
I don't have any English questions. Though. There's some math coming up.
Nope.
Oh.
All right, so here we go. Question number 6. And I have to remember there's a delay here, so I got to give y'all time. All right, so question number 6. Here we go.
You're not okay.
What type of material absorbs all light? Is it translucent, invisible, transparent, or opaque?
Is it transparent?
Where's the question and the answer?
I've got the answer here. I'm not sharing it with you just yet.
Well, I'm trying to keep up with who answers right first.
We're really going to have to start putting the number and then the letter so we know which one's which. So JNS Adventure says D. D is correct. Opaque. We might have some Googling going on here. I'm not real sure.
I guessed that in my head and then I second guessed myself.
Well, you didn't say it out loud.
Well, this is science.
All right, so starting with question number 7, just to help us in the chat, because we've got a whole list of letters and there's a delay here, so we want to make sure y'all put the number 7 and then your letter, and that way we know that we started with a new one. So here's question number 7. It is, what was the name colonists gave to the harsh laws Britain enacted following the Boston Tea Party? The unjust punishment, the war starters, the intolerable acts, or the final straws?
See,
You think it's C? Put 7 in the letter. Facebook said 7C. Who is that? Is that Mr. Moon again?
Yep.
Josh Moon got it. 7C. You got it too, but
Intolerable
you're not.
acts.
You don't get anything other than just the fact that, well, you're a 4th grade teacher. You should be getting these. All right. Question number 8. Put number 8 in your letter. Here we go. The next question is, animals that do not have a backbone are considered what? Invertebrates, exoskeletons, vertebrates, mammals. This has nothing to do with cruising, but
I do not. That wasn't in any of my science classes.
was your bus shorter than everybody else's?
I went to the same school you did.
Okay. I'm just curious. And we have 8A from another Facebook user.
Happy Josh.
Man, Lori was right there, though. I mean, it was like tied, like, oh. All right. So what's the score here? Where are we at?
We got J&S ahead, and Josh Moon is second.
With how many?
Josh has 2 right.
And JNS has how many?
3.
Ooh. All right. There's 2 more questions here.
So on number 8, we're giving it a tie.
No, I mean, Josh got it. He got it first in the chat.
Okay, so now
All right. Question number 9. 9 and the letter. Tom, here's your math question. Tom ran 4 laps of football field. Of the
football field.
I was coughing. Y'all can read it before I can. Sam ran 5 times as many laps.
D.
Y'all got it. Just put it in the chat. I'm out. Journey got 9D. Lori got it. Lori, did William help you with that?
Okay, so Josh said 9D.
Is this thing on?
Yes,
Journey.
it's on.
I'm just wondering because I don't think you're hearing me.
Well, do you want me to start keeping your score next time?
Yeah.
All right. Number 10. Here we go. Last one. Last question. What tool is used to measure air pressure? Hygrometer, barometer, thermometer,
Anemometer.
anemometer.
B.
Well, I don't know. I got to turn the page and find out.
I got it.
And 10B from the Facebook user.
Josh,
So does that tie? Is there a tie?
what's the answer?
B.
Barometer.
Mm-hmm. So did we have a tie? Are we going to have to go into a tiebreaker?
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for a tiebreaker. All right, so we have more questions though.
Okay, wait a minute. I have Josh winning 4, J&S winning 3,
So Josh got it?
and then I have
I got it too.
Journey with the Gingers 3rd,
I got it.
and then Kurt with CME.
So Josh Moon from
Moonlight
Adventures has won. What was this? This was
Kara's 10 crazy questions.
That I barely got to answer.
Josh, you get bragging rights for at least a week until we come up with some other
Oh,
ridiculous thing
well,
to try to do.
trying to do something different.
Yes, I don't know. I'm totally embarrassed by that.
I'm not.
You thought it was great, didn't you,
I
Karen?
did. I remember when the show used to be on TV and that
Smarter than a 5th grader? That was 5th grader. Those questions would have been harder than this.
but then that's not 5th grade material.
What do you mean? The 5th grade questions would have been harder than this. So we will do something next week and we'll try to come up with some prizes maybe we can give away. We do have our creator store, which I will share with y'all over here. If y'all hadn't checked it out, just a shameless plug in case anybody is interested. I can't even figure out how to get to it. How do I get to it? Is it here? Oh yeah. So if y'all do ever check it out, I did throw something on the Facebook group page that just to try to make
That
this.
looks like a diaper when you first looked at
It is. It's a giant male diaper. That's what that is. But we threw a couple of designs out there. Just this shirt, Our Problem, No Cruise Control, and this one, Say Yes to New Adventures. So I did actually order us a beach towel because Riley said she wanted a beach towel. So I'm curious to see how that looks when it comes in. But we threw those things out there. But the main thing I want to just tell you, if anybody was interested in it, that we did throw on our Facebook group page and SCT20, I think is what it is, for 20% off. So that like pretty much takes away anything we make off of it. Teespring makes everything, but just wanted to try to make it as affordable as possible if anybody was interested in any of that stuff. No pressure whatsoever. But Josh Moon that's in here, guys, if y'all hadn't been to our Facebook group page, he posted some pictures on our Facebook group. They just got off the Valor this past Monday.
Yesterday.
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
I think
I'm way
today's
behind.
Tuesday.
Oh, something else I need. Hand me that right over the art thing. And we got this past week. I don't think Blaine Rayleigh is in here, but from Rayleigh Creative Adventures, we got this in the mail. We were in their live stream, and they gave away some of these cards from the Ark Encounter, and we got this in the mail from those guys. This goes up here with our cards that we got from Journey with the Gingers and Ark Adventures, our Christmas cards. So appreciative of that stuff. So if you guys get a chance to check out these other creators and their live streams throughout the week, there are plenty of them. There are so many that we can't mention. Antoinette at Fun, that's a big supporter of our channel. Journey with the Gingers.
Together we travel.
Together we travel. Some others that we like to go watch.
Cruising is fun anytime.
Yeah. Lovey's Fat Life, Beach Please. They're out on the West Coast, so they're kind of late on Thursday night at 10 o'clock. But there's so many. In fact, but I think the pink shirt would be fantastic. Marcia said she loves the trivia. Well, thank you, Marcia. That's very encouraging to Karen because she likes the trivia too. And that got started whenever I was out of town so much. And they were in here, the two ladies were in here doing this thing together while I was out of town.
When our sound would work.
Yes, if y'all notice, we have new microphones too that try to make this sound thing work. But
it doesn't seem to be getting my vocals.
Your vocals are coming through fine. So, but back to what I was saying, Laurie at Journey with the Gingers, Laurie and Hannah, they do a great rundown, absolute fantastic rundown of a bunch of channels on their channel Thursday nights. So go check them out and just support the other creators. So with that being said, let me take this off here.
Millie, your nose is cold. Let's go out and trivia.
I don't know. These questions were a little easier than the fun squad trivia. I don't know. Me and Felicia struggle with that fun squad trivia. We have a Carnival Victory trophy ship on a stick that we won on our first cruise. COVID cough. That we won on our first cruise because we got back to the ship. It was in Key West, I think, that day.
Yeah.
We got back to the ship, and there was only like 4 people playing trivia.
So our odds were
and we
good.
beat them. But strangely enough, we had more answers right that day than we've had at any other trivia
Yeah, we ain't done well.
question since. So,
I'll have something prepared for next week.
We even did horrible on the sunrise at the Christmas. Music.
Cheryl said she liked the trivia too. So Carol, get close to Mike and say, Luke, I am your father.
Oh.
Y'all don't encourage her. So one thing I was going to talk about is, I don't know if y'all saw it, is Marcia says she can't wait.
The people love me.
Yes, I know. That feeds it. Y'all don't know what I have to deal with her.
He doesn't have to deal with anything.
Going back to when we started this, all right? Let me go back to
Your cup looks awfully red on there.
my Bucky's cup. Going back to when we started this whole endeavor, when it was just finished second in sports trivia, missed 3 questions. That's pretty doggone good. Pretty doggone good. They love you, Kara. Okay, so now the
I think we could just end it here. I think this would be the best time to end.
peanut butter time, peanut butter. Going back, yeah, the dog is going crazy over here. When we started this thing, we couldn't get her. We still can't get her little sister involved in this, but we couldn't get her either involved in this. So
Honestly, don't know how I got involved.
Because your dad was out of town and I needed somebody.
well, you know, see, I mean, they said Ricky Bobby said if you ate first, you last. But
We watched that again
if we just
Sunday.
watch that, yes, they do. They all love Kara. Maybe if y'all started that same chant for Riley, she would join. I don't know. She's in that stage where she's afraid that her friends are going to see her on here, and then
I have nothing to lose anymore.
so, but Kara wouldn't. And then just one time, Kara came on camera, and you people started saying y'all liked Kara, and the next thing I know, we got makeup going on, and I'm getting this. She's walking by and she's going, I have to be there for my people. And so she's I appreciate y'all because it is so much.
And
We do have-
just for her.
We do have an announcement tonight.
We do.
Yeah, we can announce the wedding date.
Are we for sure on the wedding date?
Yeah.
Now Kara's been
It changes
been
every couple
announcing
weeks.
getting married for a year now. So she's announcing her wedding date tonight.
Okay, it's July 3rd.
July 3rd, she is getting married. Well,
I hope they don't find this.
you thought it was the whole Welch family? Well, Riley is here. She's in this room over here, and she's probably in a chat snap with 15 people. Probably 12 of them are guys, and none of them are probably her boyfriend. I'm just saying she's not a player. I'm just saying she has guy friends, and we don't need to get into it. She'll kill me if I keep going. But she does. She has all these. We live in the country, and all these little country boys are just friends of hers. So
I didn't have that problem.
I pinned another message. Y'all are getting me off track with this. Hold on, where are we going? So back to Kara. Wait.
Here she comes.
Wait until Kara's students start watching. Yeah. Yep. So now she's out of her lair. She heard us talking about her. So she's showing. She's coming around the corner.
Oh, I take it somebody watched the Facebook Live and
What?
said something.
I can hear y'all from my room.
She said she could hear us from her room. Kara, they said congratulations. I was just commenting about how many guy friends you have.
It didn't sound like that from my room.
But that's what it was. And I didn't even go into the fact that the other day I looked out in my front yard and there were 6 or 7 guys and trucks out there by
Not that many.
a bonfire. So anyway, yeah, I'm getting behind in the chat talking about the kids. This is a cruise channel, y'all. Where are we at? So just going by the pick for this week's show. Oh, yeah. Well, I wanted to do a new pick. Really, it gave me an opportunity to put Millie in the pick. That's who I wanted to get.
And he still used a bad pick of me.
I went through every cruise vlog from the sunrise trying to find a picture of Kara smiling.
I promise I smiled on that cruise. I promise.
Maybe I need to go back through the live streams and find them. You're 17. I am with you on that. So, don't tell O'Reilly going to get her in trouble.
You pinned that comment.
Oh, I'm pinning comments. Here's the thing: when I go to click this stuff, it moves on me, and I wind up clicking something that I didn't mean to click. So here, so everybody's saying hello to Riley. Riley, they're all saying hello to you, but she won't stick her head around the corner. There she is. There is Riley. So
Kara, what honeymoon cruise you gonna go on then?
Laurie,
That's a conversation for a different time.
so yeah, so it was going to be a cruise, and now she's saying later in the year. So I don't know.
Yes, maybe cooler and cheaper.
It's always
Well, no, like I know, but I can't imagine it being like 100 here, and then you go to Mexico and it's like 500.
yeah.
Well, it is hot in July in
Like
the
I mean, we
Caribbean.
went to Jamaica in December, and it felt like 100.
all of y'all that are in here, y'all could tell her we were in Nassau back in August. And,
Yes.
and it was rather warm.
It was still warm in December. I'd rather take the December warm that I got than the August warm.
Moonlight Adventures. Glad y'all came over to the dark side.
I guess I can get out of Facebook now.
We're gonna try to have Moonlight
Come on,
Adventures,
a pre-wedding cruise
and we're gonna try to have everybody that's probably in the chat on the channel at some point to visit with us. But I really wanted to get the perspective of Moonlight Adventures since I think Josh, didn't y'all say that was y'all's first cruise? And just something about you going on y'all's first cruise, or I just wanted to have y'all on and talk about your first cruise because we were kind of living through y'all's excitement with the pictures and all. So we're going to try to work that out.
Yeah, that really made me miss the Valor.
Thank you, CME. So there you go. You can go on a pre-wedding cruise. How about that?
We did have one originally planned in May.
So do you want to tell them? Well, I don't know if you want to go on that.
What?
You may tell them the story about how you decided on how you want to get married and all that, about the neighbors here, and that was a fun little adventure.
It was cute.
Yeah, it does. It's not as hot though.
Yeah,
it wasn't as bad in December as it was in August. Literally, it was melting.
But it's already so hot in July. I cannot imagine going in July.
But that's when you get in the water.
Well,
Kara.
then,
I don't get in the water. I don't get in the
No,
water.
you go to Half Moon Key or any of those places, and you just.
We're looking forward to it. It was.
Yes, we're going to schedule that, Josh. It's going to be fun. Story time. The story that I was going to say, I won't go into all the details of it, but all right. So
basically,
well, I'll go into this. I'm ordained, not so much as a preacher, but I was a worship pastor for a little while at a church here for actually about almost 20 years as a music minister, and so because of being ordained, this one here roped me into officiating two weddings for some people she worked with. And I did it for one of them. And then some people that were at that wedding said, "Oh, that was cool." Because we did it kind of, the town close to us has this 350-year-old oak tree, and we did it there. And then people that were there said, "Oh, will you come do ours? We want to do it at the beach on the sand with just a few people." And I said, "Sure, I'll do the ceremony there." And so a couple of weeks ago, I got a call from our neighbor that lives next door to us. And she said, "We need someone to sign our marriage certificate because we're going to do a ceremony later in the year, but we want to go ahead and get it official because for insurance purposes and all that." And she said, "Don't you think we need to do some vows and stuff like that?" And I said, "Well, yeah, we probably do to do this." And she said, "Will you work that up for us?" And I said, "Sure." And so that was on like a Thursday or something. So I put some vows together and I sent it to her, and I was thinking they were going to have a few people over. And she sent it back to me. She said, "No, we don't really need all of that because it's just going to be her name. His name was Josh and hers was Madison." She said, "Well, it's just going to be me and Josh." And I said, "Okay, well, I can take some of this stuff out and get down to this." So anyway, Saturday morning rolled around, and literally they're right next door to us. And so Kara got up and I said, "We're supposed to be over there at 1:00. So I went over there. Kara and I went next door to their house, and literally out in the front yard, it was a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. They came out. She was in her nice flowery dress, and he was in his suit coat and his cowboy hat. And we stood in the front yard. Kara took some pictures, and I did some beautiful vows for them and pronounced them man and wife. And
put in the chat your proposal story.
So anyway, on the way back next door to the house, and we live in the country, so we actually had to drive because of gates and fencing and stuff like that. And Kara's like, "That was," I forget exactly how you said it, but she was like, "That was amazing." I said, "Yeah." I said, there's nothing wrong with spending a lot of money and having a big fancy church wedding and all that. Because I'm a Christian. I believe in church weddings and all that. I said, but that was just as intimate and as amazing as spending $30,000 on a wedding. And so I said, you do what you want to do, what you two want to do, and we'll support you either way. But I said that, and she really liked that. I don't know what they're going to do. We hadn't really talked about it, but it was just a neat experience.
It's the cutest thing ever.
You loved it out there, didn't you? Too. I mean,
No, I'm talking about J&S Adventures'
okay.
proposal story.
That's
Aw.
cool.
So cute. Mine wasn't that cute. but
Well, I
it's
took
okay.
your mom back to where I gave her my class ring the night she graduated.
Which time?
We don't need to talk about how many times. That was the final time. All right. So
I wish mine was that cute, but it was not that cute.
It was cute.
Yeah, I knew about it.
It was at a family
I don't know
picture
how on a
session.
cruising channel we went to 4th grade trivia and marriage proposals. That's not. I mean, we were supposed to be talking
But this
about.
is why we're unique.
We were supposed to be talking about the carnival celebration, November 6th.
We are talking
and
about
the 14
celebrations.
day transatlantic, the Carnival Jubilee, October 30th, 2023, and the 18-day transatlantic.
Okay, there you go. You talked about it. Now let's get back to this
We're
proposal
supposed to talk
story.
about the fact that Carnival has already piloted the Verify program, where you can put all your information
Upload all your
in.
documents.
Yes.
There you
So-
go. We talked
Vaccination
about it.
card and test results.
I'm just gonna have to start my own channel talking about love stories.
Okay. That's
Because I'm the expert.
cruising. Yes.
Actually, I'm not.
Josh, that is true. It is a familial
Familial.
experience. That's a big word for us at this. So that is. And but you know what? A little nugget is this past December was the first time that we have cruised as a family. Me and Felicia's been on, several cruises with just us two, and Riley's been on several with us, but Kara, that was her first cruise.
So cute.
Well,
I watched on
that's-
Facebook Messenger.
Hey,
That's a cute
there
one.
is nothing wrong with that, guys. That's awesome.
So cute.
April's a good month.
April's when you're just saying that because that's when your birthday is.
I tried to do April, but y'all didn't let me do.
You can only write the word, not speak it. Wait till you start doing a live stream and then trying to talk all these words. It's you just realize that English is like not your first language.
You can't. You have trouble when we're vlogging.
I do. But here's the other thing: there are no second takes.
Oh.
Everything you see on our vlogs is like it's going in the vlog. It is going. What are you doing?
Thought there was a new
Playing with your
comment.
house.
Huh?
Thought there was a new comment.
No. So yeah, we put it. We put it. We put it in there. Thank you, Kurt. Well, here's the thing. We decided early on with vlogging that we were going to succeed or fail based off of sincerity, right? So we were like, we're gonna put it out there, and if people hopefully they'll like it, but if they don't, at least it's real, it's true. Y'all's wedding was in the parents' backyard garden. Father planted all purple and pink flowers. Man. Oh, that's precious.
So
Oh, that's cool.
cute.
That is cool.
Purple and pink flowers.
Ours wasn't. I was thinking ours was, but ours wasn't those colors. I don't remember.
We had burgundy.
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Mine's gonna be fake.
Yours is gonna be what?
Fake.
Fake flowers?
Yeah.
You're gonna have flowers?
Maybe.
I got you. We've had success with CVS so far. Thankfully, CVS is in Florida still are doing the rapid, so we can jot down to Florida and get that done. Going back to you guys' journey, that's the way to go. Have the smaller wedding and then the bigger reception and party afterwards. That's what I think Kitty Cat over here is trying to think about doing. Listen, we have blossomed love in the chat tonight. I'm telling you what.
We did it too soon. Valentine's Day is in a couple weeks. We're gonna have to do something so special.
And what
Is it really on the live stream?
No, it's on a Monday,
Oh, okay.
but it's Valentine's week.
So you want to do it the week before or the day after?
The day after.
Okay.
If we did it the week before, wouldn't that be next
I
week?
would like to do the at-home test too, but just for just cost savings and all that, just going and getting the little swab and out.
And then Carnival's talking about doing $10 testing at the port for short cruises.
Yeah, that's the thing. The only thing that's keeping us is the fact that CVS is still doing the rapid testing. And we actually had a talk. We were talking about that the other day, that as this thing goes on, and if the Rona starts tapering off and the testing starts tapering off, what are the cruise lines going to do? Because Carnival did announce that they're going to, for the foreseeable future, this is it, folks. And so, but they did also announce, as most of y'all probably saw this week, that they're going to try to institute some sort of $10 testing thing at the port. But I saw some horror stories this week where people traveled, 100, 200, 300 miles to get to the port only to test positive.
Yeah.
And then I try and drive home. And I would much rather have my test in hand when we leave the house to go than get to the port and test, especially if we're driving. We drive, even if it's to Miami, which is 8 hours, we're going to drive,
Happy early birthday.
How many of
Hey, happy way early birthday, Marsha.
It's not that early. It's like 2 weeks.
I was just thinking about
okay.
how many do we have that are based in Virginia? So we have Josh Moon, and then didn't together we traveled somewhere up there?
Yeah, we need to do that one next week when everybody's in here. Just post where you're from so we can get an idea. We kind of got an idea where everybody's from. What we need to do is get a map up here and
I
just
think we're the only ones that's really south.
we get a map and just like post little pins with all everybody's YouTube icon on it, where everybody's at.
Oh, okay.
Moonlight have a few places, mostly around Lynchburg and Danville. We live in between, out in the country. Marcia says y'all can go ahead and start celebrating now. It is okay. I hear you. Let's start celebrating.
You didn't get to celebrate yours.
That would have affected you guys for sure, because y'all had no idea.
I gave him the best birthday present ever.
No idea. That's the thing, especially with this one.
Yeah, you did.
And what if it's a false positive? I mean, and you turn around and take a test the next day and it's negative. I mean, this stuff, you never know.
Oh, no.
Y'all are dogs at heart from Chatsworth, Georgia. I got you. So, well.
Bless y'all's hearts.
She's a Gator fan. She got corrupted by her boyfriend.
Listen, I was a Georgia fan. Then that's how our whole relationship started.
Her fiance and I have another YouTube channel that we haven't posted on in 6-8 months called The Taste Buds, and I tolerated him.
And
being a Gator fan.
We actually got engaged on the 2020 Florida Georgia game day. The day that Florida won against Georgia.
I hear you. We're pulling for you, William. Come on. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
He needs to get out of this house.
Oh, he needs to stay in there so that way he can be on the live stream. Hey,
y'all, our other channel, The Taste Buds, I got to tell you this just before we get off because we're winding down and running out of this. I feel so bad. I have completely neglected our other YouTube channel. Completely neglected our other YouTube channel. And I don't know that we will ever go back and film for it. I would like to, just to put something on there, but I got from a supporter over there. And we're still getting subscribers over there. But not like we are here, because we're only like 17 away from 500 here. So if you see somebody on the street, just say, hey, go subscribe to that channel so we can get to 500. But on the taste buds, the other day, just random, I got a comment on my phone popped up, and the person just simply said, we miss you. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel bad. I feel like we need to just go film a video or something. So I
A
don't know.
goodbye.
Just something to say, hey guys, William does need his own channel. William is a rock star. He's
That was hilarious. That was the best.
Southern Granite and Possum. Hey, caught you live. I enjoyed your cruise. I look forward to our cruise on the Valor next week. The Valor, we love the Valor. We were so close to booking it. So close for March. Oh, you get a
Hello.
welcome. Don't ask why it's Baby Yoda. I think it's because she likes Baby Yoda.
Oh, it was a Star Wars.
But you also get this for your cruise, Southern Granite. You get the ship. So, but yeah, we're glad y'all are here. Go check out Southern Granite and Possum's channel. We appreciate y'all being here so much. Even though we started an hour earlier this week than we normally do, we are moving it to 7 o'clock just so that Kara can get to bed because she's an old soul. But anyway, yeah. So let's all pray for William tonight as he finishes his test that it's going to come back negative. And guys, we just appreciate y'all being with us and spending an hour with us.
And J&S Adventures cruising is fun anytime. Can't wait to see y'all's vlogs and pictures on your cruise
You're so welcome.
few days.
Yep. And so, like I said, we're going to try to schedule some guests, maybe even as early as next week if we can get all our ducks in a row and get everything lined up. But we have had so much fun spending this week with y'all. Thank you for being here with us. We'll see y'all again next week. Don't forget to hit the like button and y'all stay safe.
Thumbs
We
up.
love all of y'all from the heart, and we will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.